You're watching us this early, chances you're watching us as a video on demand. Feel free to check more of us in the collections tab, or just videos tab here on Twitch, or maybe you're watching us on YouTube. Feel free to check more of us in our playlist. Is that not the case and you're watching us live? I'll see you the lesson 4. If not, feel free to skip the 5-minute mark. We're gonna continue with Zero Escape. Dun, 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 dun. Panda! Hi there, awesome! How you doing? How's life? How is the dating simulator that is called real life? How's that bit going? How's the sleeping simulator? Ah, so you're already getting sleepy. Nah. Well, you're about to get sleepy with all our chirping around. Are you sure about that? Nah. Arrow! Panda is here. 45 seconds. Ah. Dum. Na. 30 seconds, so we're good to go. We'll continue where we left off the last time, which was kind of a cliffhanger. Dum. Na. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm 0. Hi there, everyone! Welcome to another episode of your friendly neighbor, Totoro, Gojira, Elmo, Power Rangers, Hello Kitty, Bob Ross, Optimus Prime. No, we didn't have anything else in the bag, so we took a look into the trash and we found this red trash panda here that happens to be called Gryphthingy, or according to the closed captioning system that is running down below right now, my name is Gryphthingy. You know that part already. The closed captioning system is gonna catch up with us sometime. Okay, well, anyway, hi there! I'm using the house, and you are our special guest. We have some special guests like Panda Frog. That's getting all sleepy waiting for his friend, their friend. Isn't that cute? Just like that emo there. So how's everyone? We know that Panda's doing alright, just sleepy. How's everyone else doing? How's the morning? How's the evening? How's that afternoon? Isn't that nighttime already? Are you watching it from bed because it's pretty late? Because it's pretty real? Because it's somewhere in between and you're taking a well-deserved nap? Or, chances are, since today is Tuesday, maybe you all are watching from school, college, uni. You have friends from all over the world, so it could be the case. Maybe not. Who knows? Or maybe you're watching from work. Is that the case? I know they want to judge you because you are procrastinating. We all have done that. Just be sure to be safe. Don't do shitty stuff like manipulating heavy objects or, I don't know, crazy tools or driving while watching us. Yeah, although you can activate the chirping only mode that is called by humans audio only mode. If you're using a mobile device, you click on the gear icon and then audio only mode. And then you can have the most annoying radio ever. You can annoy the hell out of your the bad neighbors you have, your co-workers, or any driver around. The future is now. So what do you answer? We know Panda Frog answer, but what do you answer? Do you say we're having a good day? Oh, kinda so, kinda mayday. Honestly, it's going bad. Yeah, we know life's a roller coaster. And whatever you answer, yeah, you're always in the right place. We're always aiming to provide you with a helpful stretching no matter what. And I say we as in the community. Because this is by the community, for the community. Yeah, I'm here, I just happen to be just a silly host. And part of the community as well, but not the community. That's why we interact outside the stream itself. We have our Discord, we have our Telegram, social media, Steam. You happen to play games together. People have met because of the community in real life. And we still don't have the case of someone getting married because of the community, but we're gonna reach that cheesy point. I'm waiting for it. Give me that she is proposed to each other while we are alive. I smell the cheese from here. We're coming to that point eventually. That's on my stuff to see before dying list. So, let's do some of our tricks here, which is showing the power of the boop. I said boop with the P at the end. Not talking about boots, not talking about boots, talking about boobs. Because here we are boop believers. We believe in the power of the boob, and we believe that a boob can bring a smile even to those who are having a real rough day. Those that are too distracted, sleepy, or tired for whatever reason. Like Panda. Well, those are already having a great day already. But who can have enough smiles, really? For all of you! Here it comes! Here it goes! Here is a boop your way. If you don't know the way to the boop because you're new, and because you forgot, don't worry, the boop knows its way to you. It doesn't date a pawn because pawns are not punished here but encouraged. For me, it's impossible to avoid. So bear with me, count to 3. Here we go. Put your finger, put your nose, put your paw, human paw included, on the middle of the screen. Not all 3 at the same time unless you happen to be Mr. Potato, right? And to the count of 3, we're gonna do it. And you're gonna feel some electricity, some magic happening in your face. A smile will begin to form. Even if you were pretty sad, won't matter. It will just happen. It's the magic of the poop. Although, if you feel too much electricity, now your face gonna make some weird faces because probably you're pushing too hard against the screen and you're being electrocuted. So don't do it too harsh, okay? And there happens to be someone around telling you about to clean the screen, no one's gonna suspect a thing. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Boop. Let me get closer. Boop. There you got it for Panda. Boop. For Panda's friend, even though they're not watching us. Boop. For all the shy souls that are watching us right now. Boop. And for all the shy souls that are watching us later as a beat on demand. Boop. Or on YouTube. Who knows? We're gonna continue playing Zero Escape Episode 17 now. Ref, this game is eternal. Hi there, Detroit. How you doing? Hey? No worries. I know you're streaming as well. Boop. We're never in competition with anyone. Not because I'm saying that in a negative way, but because the community is our priority here. So if you happen to need to stream, or someone is about to stream in the middle of our stream time, you want to go there. Go there! We're just a platform for people to communicate. Again, the main focus here is the community. So we're never in competition with anyone. So no need to say, I'm not coming here because I'm interacting with someone else in the community. That's not needed at all. Obviously, most of you are also streamers yourself, so no worries. You are doing the stuff. Could be the other way though. I can tell you, sorry for not being in your place. Right? I only have so much time. I really wish I could be with all of you, but the community has grown so much. Last night was ruined, it seemed? What do you mean with that? Also, let's jump to the game. I'm gonna do a quick recap what's going on. But I'm gonna guess most of you were in the previous stream, 1 hour and a half before this one. No, less than that, an hour or so. So we're just gonna continue from that point on. DJ, can you stop the music? Thank you. Now let's put the game. Okay, so let's continue from the last point we were left. And short story short, because you already were here, chances are, is that Quirk is missing. Everyone was looking for him. We knew of that lady at the very beginning, the old lady, and then Alice was dead. And then we figure out that someone moved the elevator rooms, so the person that we were thinking killed the old lady was Potassium was not dead all of a sudden. One of the suspects was Mooney, so we all reach for Mooney, but it's too late. Mooney has been killed, and we can't find Quirk, nor Temiolde, nor Cleaver, and the timer goes down, 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 and there's no more time left. We reach the new chromatic doors. We are waiting for the full team. They don't appear, but we don't want to get in. Potassium and the asshole of Dio are in the other trio, and they have the watch of Alice, so they can get in. But Potassium doesn't want to get in. Us, Siggy, and Fido, we don't want to get in because we want to know about the others. There's 1 minute left. Still, no one gets in. And Potassium punches Siggy and Fido and punches us and throws us inside the chromatic door because he knew we wouldn't enter without getting the others. And boom, the chromatic door closes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors close. And that's all we know. There could be an outcome where Potassium actually run together with the asshole of Bio and the bracelet of the dead Alice, and they made it into the other white room. We have hell no idea. And the other team was not around. So that means that Potassium, that means that Temiolde, Cleaver, and Quirk are now dead. Because they were penalized. We know that Mooney is now dead as well, and Alice, and the old lady. Basically, chances are everyone is dead but us, Siggy, and Fido. So this is quite the storyline we're following right now. Yeah. Dieter is saying, I was going to watch a movie. It was in Japanese. Japanese. Not American. Japanese. Oh, what? In your computer? Oh, but you can't download the subtitles, silly. Okay, so recapping, yeah, we're just recovering from being punched. Fido says, I'll get I'll be in shape. I can recover from the punches, but emotionally, again, it means that everyone is dead but us too. I mean, us, yeah. Both of us. No. I nodded and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Timmy, Aldi, Cleaver, Quirk. I hope they were all right, somehow, but I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Fido finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed. Oh, sorry, Detroit. Yeah, sometimes stuff just happens. Security. Okay, a new puzzle. Let's bring the pieces of paper. Okay, I think this is from the first game, so we don't really need this too. You can get the hell out of here. And this one is from the first game. I mean, it's the second game we'll play right now. Okay, where's the pen? Yeah, you need pen and paper to solve the puzzles here. What the heck is going on? My ass. I do the recap. I remember basically everyone got killed. Everyone started suspecting each other, someone killed someone, and we got split, and the timer ran out, and we were forced into continuing. And that's it. Did you see the plague on the door?
Yeah. It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm just worried about them. We don't know what happened to Potassium and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Not that I'm worried about Dio. That's an asshole, but Potassium... Let's choose... Also, 6 away, out. Okay, this looks like a really fancy puzzle. Green, yellow, red. That's it. That's where we got inside. Okay, let's check here first. Looks like we got 9 switches. There's a little thunderbolt icon up here. And I guess these are a bunch of power switches. They're all red. Does that mean they are all off? How about you try and flip some of them? Okay. Did you hear something? Yeah, I did. Kind of starting up sound. Ta-da! Some binders. Damn, I can't understand a word of this. It's like some kind of code. All these binders are like that. Shit. Hey! I just rev it a little and turn on. I don't think the rest is going to be that easy though. Look at the screen. Looks like a login screen. I think we need to put in a password. Okay, I'll give it a shot. The password is password. Yes. Gosh. Let's go back. Damn it. What the hell is this password? Green share, huh? Huh? Oh, nothing. Forget about it. Secure console. There's a screen set in the middle of it. And that's a big screen. Blank though. I don't think the power's on. Subwoofers. 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 Speakers. Yeah. They look pretty normal. Maybe they're not. Huge speakers. Subwoofers. No, another screen. This one's the same. Really touch it then it's ready to go. Yeah, it's showing the same thing too. Oh, we gotta look at the warehouse A, B. This are from security cameras. I thought so. Hey, what about the mule, the Cleaver and Quirk? Can you see them anywhere? You can see just as well as you can. There's nobody there. No BO or potassium either. Might as well take a good look at it though. Damn, nothing. They look probably very normal. This screen seems to be for a security camera. I can't see anybody though. Yeah, this is weird. We would expect to see potassium and BO dead next to this. This is an elevator room. This is the Android room. Recording room. I can't tell this apart. I don't recognize that. This is the infirmary. This is like the lounge. This is the room number 1 at the very beginning. Floor A and B. I wonder if that's part of a puzzle or of sorts. Here's the Warfers! 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 Another screen? It's blank. Yeah, nothing at all. Is it sure? Yeah, but it's red. Switch on just like the too. It's like it. Gosh, 3 passwords, and this one's Jill sure. Okay, there's some color code of sorts with the shirts. Wonder what this is. No, looks like a machine of some kind. They're full of code that I can't read. It's a whole machine. No idea what it does. Hopefully nothing bad. Those are no buttons? Okay. The stairs have colors. First step, there's a red line along the edge. Second step, it has a magenta line along the edge. Okay, this has a certain meaning to it, but don't know what to use it just yet. Okay, here we have a safe, glass table. Yeah. Oh. Hourglass with wet sand. An hourglass looks like the sun's inside is red. Something engraved on the top. It's like a number 4. 4? What the heck does that mean? Well, given the purpose of most hourglasses, I guess it means this is a 4-second clock. In other words, it'll take 4 seconds for all the sands to run through it after you flip it. Really? Maybe it's a Fantastic Four. It's not moving. Woo. Shenanigans here. 11. Now it's full of jello sand. It has an 11 carving to its top. Woo. Now, do you think this does something? That's weird, but I'm pretty sure they are just shells. Instead of shells made up of 8 hexagons. There are triangles wedged in between the hexagons. Yeah, this looks like it could be a puzzle. That's the door to leave. Sofa, which is perfectly normal. Switch here. Oh! A lion eating the sun. Is this a lion? What's it got in its mouth? Some kind of button, right? It looks like you can push it. I can barely make it out, but I think there's something carved on the surface. A sun? Wait. So this is the lion eating the sun. Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. That okay? Yeah, sure. Whoa! The lights turn off. It's a light switch. Ooh. Something happened there, and something happened there. Strange looking set of shelves. Hey, check it out! It's all lit up. Yeah, pretty colorful. Do you think it's a hint? Maybe. Definitely a hint, right? Had to do those 2 stars thingy. Let's see if something else is light up now. Put it in the darkness. This point is too dark for me to see anything. I see it! Oh! Oh gosh, that's some code there. I need to write this down. Oh gosh, ESDMAS. That's on top of ADTB, which is on top of ASGDQNY, which is on top of TISG, which is on top of ZYKGLPE, which is on top of TNJYUBGJ. Okay, I cannot think I know the meaning of this. So, the first one is red. The second one is related to red. This is related to, how you gonna call it? Magenta line. This is magenta. This one is red. This is cyan. I think we need to mix the colors to make the password according to the shared color. This is definitely yellow. That should be it, right? This, yeah, this, what it says. This is different green. Just checking. I may be colorblind and never realized. And the other one is blue. Okay. So let's go turn on the lights. Oh, the wall has a button with the sun. Wow. Gonna turn the lights on, okay? Yeah, do it. Okay, now we know the 3 password. I mean, kind of. So I think we need to do the same we did with the doors. Share. Yes, and a green one on that. For example, if we want to make green, what colors do we need to combine to make green? Because we have green, red, and blue. Do you remember? What colors do we need to make green? We have magenta, yellow, and cyan. The normal color wheel that we use would be blue and yellow. But now blue and yellow is for green, right? Yeah, you believe that's the color we're doing, blue and yellow. But there's no blue. There's have to use secondary colors, so that would be. No, I actually don't know how to combine this. How will I make this work? I have 6 letters, 4 letters, 6 letters, 4 letters, 6 letters, 6 letters. So we have blue, green, yellow, cyan, magenta, and red. We had the yellow share. So just put in the code of yellow would work. SGD Q and Y. No, that's not it. The other way of making yellow is red plus green. So well, let's put green. I mean red first. TMJ Y U B J, and then green is A D G B. Oh, let me check the letters again. I'm confused. Hey there, Squid! How you doing? Welcome back. Let's take a look at this. Too silly for this. Yeah. Let me see if I type this correctly. ESDMAIS ADGB SGDQNY. Doing alright. Thanks. A little tired though. But the warm hot weather here. How you usually have cold weather there? TISG ZYK GLPE TMJYU. This is U B G J. Mixing this one with this with green didn't work, but let's try again. Maybe I did a typo. T M J I U B G J A, D, G, B. Or maybe I had to put the green first. A, D, G, B. And the red one was T, M, J, I, G, B, G, J. What other way I can do Jello? I went making Jello. I need to do green. What the hell I'm doing? Oh, let's. I need visual guidance because primary and secondary colors. CMI. This is the one I want. Okay, but I need another image that is more easy for me to understand. Yeah, this is the system we're on. We have a red share, a blue share, and a green share. So we need the code of yellow and cyan. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Sorry, I'm used to this. When people ask for primary colors, I say blue, red, and yellow. No yellow, magenta, and cyan. This is hell confusing to me. So we have the green share, so we need to combine the cyan and yellow one. Okay, cyan and yellow one. I'm gonna put from the stairs. I'm gonna count as priority the ones that are down below, and then the other ones. Maybe it's the opposite. I don't know. T, I, S, D, S, G, T, Q, and Y. Okay, then the opposite. Counting from top to bottom. Yellow first, S, G, T, Q, and Y. And the code for cyan was T, I, S, G. Oh, come on! I'm thinking this wrong? This is yellow and cyan. Mom! Ah, this is light. Well, I'm looking at a run sample or something. Ah, my brain. Red and green would make yellow. My brain is melting. I'm too stupid for this. Gosh. No, I have it. Yellow and cyan again. That's the green one. Oh, let's go to the red one. To make red, we need magenta and yellow. Let's try one. Magenta and yellow. Magenta. CY. KG. LPE. We're in the right one, right? And yellow. And yellow is S G D Q and Y. Oh no, this doesn't fit! 4, 5, 6. What? Did it put something that was not here? GLPE. Oh, this magenta has. What? I thought they all had SIDS. Doesn't work. Bring. This console has a red shirt that goes with it, right? Yeah. So nothing. Just goodbye. What if I just put red then? TM, JY, QB, J, GJ. What? Did it work? Yeah, I guess so. Good job. Ha! Cakewalk! Sure. Do you see this icon? The one in the upper left corner. Yeah. I wonder what this icon means. Well, there's only one way to find out, right? Very true. Change the colors to the correct ones by selecting the hexagons and triangles. Remember that you only have 4 moves to complete the puzzle. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh. I already did that one. There are 2 patterns that can be. I can press whatever. Ah, not only the hexagons, but also the other shapes around. Okay, that makes it more interesting. Well, let me retry that. Yeah! Ha! Do you like that puzzle? It's too early to celebrate. Check your screen. You got a new icon. What was that noise? Nothing happened on the screen. Look up. The one over your head. Huh? Will be me. Gosh, this is a weird puzzle. Will be me. And this was on the red monitor. Red shirt monitor. Okay. What the hell is that? It's not even a sentence. Will be me. Okay, we did something. Let's just do the green one here. Why did it work before? I was putting in yellow password. ADGB. Oh god. I was complicating this. Ha! This one's done too. Same results as before. another icon on the corner. It's in the second before. It's just not the one on the other side. So that would mean yeah, we kinda know what the colors are supposed to go. I just have the memory of a goldfish, remember? So that's the actual pattern that we have to reach, because the one that we did before was this one? I already forgot. What did I do before? Okay, all green and purple star. Grape, that's magenta. Purple. Okay, purple star. Four moves. To make this purple. I also had to ensure that these ones are green. So we need to test them. I made the opposite solution. Ah, gosh. Yeah, again, it made the opposite solution. But well, we can apply it something like that here. Have to ensure that this ring of triangles is the desired color. We'll have to ensure that this bar in the middle, this two needs to be green. So whatever move I do needs to be related to this, guys. This is already complicated stuff because I'm making this one's magenta, and that's already not part of the puzzle. Remember, there's only 4 moves. Touching these boys here looks like an easy solution, and that was it. You figure it out! Not bad. I'm a reward? Ha. Let's try. Well, it's nice Zero's got something for you, though. You mean this new icon? Right. What are you doing? It's just like the other one. Look up. I was Jew. Will be me. I was Jew. Me English. So do you. This is from the green shirt. It's not much of a sentence, just say someone's Jew. Now let's try this one now. This is a yellow shirt. Ah gosh. Alright, here we go. Yellow is S G D Q New York, New York, New York. Done! Good. That's all then. Oh, well done. Where will it kill you? Take that distance down like 10%? Yes. Look at the corner of the screen. Yeah, an icon. Is this icon supposed to be an hourglass? Touch it and find out. Right? Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass. Then fill in the blanks. If the value is a single digit number, place at 0 before it. Brain! This is a cakewalk. Just had to see how many seconds each of those hourglass counts. And those numbers at the bottom of the screen. Makes sense. I know that, it's just... No, I don't. Yeah, okay. Yellow hourglass has the value of 11. And red one has a value of 4. It's getting complicated. And I had to call my mom. Okay, and this indeed has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue one. Let's count the yellow one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The blue one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. We have the green one. The green one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. The other one has 11. And the pink one, just gonna count 1, 2, 3, 14. Just gonna count the difference. What's the purpose of doing this? Oh! Oh! Nah, they don't have the same stuff. We know this takes 4 seconds, and we know the other one takes 11 seconds. We are sure of this too, so I can... There we have 8 seconds, 9, 10, 11. We're good. But this one, how much we counted? 7? Let's turn the 2 of them. And see? That's weird. Oh no, it's okay. Know that every unit here is 1 second, so that means that this one is 7. Yeah, let's do it again, just to be sure. Okay, 4 seconds pass. Oh gosh, I forgot. 4 seconds pass. And 7 seconds pass. So we are sure about the first 2. Oh gosh. So we know this 04, 07. Now we need the green one. The green one is... We counted 9, right? But just to be sure, let's compare it to this one. So we should be able to do 2 cycles, and that's it. Okay, that's just... Oh, that's okay. The yellow one we already know is 11. And this one I said is 14. Maybe I counted wrong. Oh yeah, I can't run. Yeah, got it! It's like uncomplicating all the puzzles. Not that. There's another icon on the screen now. Yes, there is. Hey, look! The screen changed. Huh? What the heck is this? There's a different word on each one. I guess we're supposed to shuffle them around until they make sentence. How? Well, look at the screen on the anthem. It's got the same word in 9 squares. So I'm supposed to use that console to move the words around? That would be my guess. Okay, let's give this a shot then. We know will be me is a thingy. Will be me. And we also know I was me is another sentence. Oh, wait. There was will be me and I was me. Maybe it's something like this. I was me, will be me. But that can't be it because I have this with a dot. So we're gonna assume everything with a dot is the ending. She will be me was one of the phrases, but also I was me. So we have a conflict there without me. We have I, you, she, me. She knows everything. Maybe there's a sentence here. Will be me, I was me. You was, I was you. You, he will me. She will me. Oh, this is a complicated one. Damn it! No dice. Get a hold of yourself. I'm just counting on you. Hey! What's that supposed to mean? Will be me. I was Jew. Oh, sorry. It says Jew. Why am I feeling so much in this? Okay, now we have another clue. Oh wait, let me read. Rearrange the words to a specific sentence. All the words are needed. However, the needed words should be erased. Not all of the words are needed. However, the needed words should be erased. Well, we know will be me was one. And I was you was another one. should this trigger something? It's not triggering anything. Will be me, I was you. I was you. No good. Can't get it to work. Fighter seems to prevent some of this work are unnecessary. Yeah, but I don't get it. Mom! So got the message, will be me. Got the message, I was you. They say that some won't be needed. She will be loved. I need to think about this. I need to think about this. Will be me. I was you. Gosh. Let's turn on the lights. Why, Grave? Why? Hell idea. Maybe I missed some item. Maybe I missed something here. What happens if we play with this? Ah! So let's just connect the ones that are not will be me nor I was you. That me is included, that B is included, that I was you was included, I was you, will be me, everything. She knows everything. Those words are not. Wait, that's it? Will be me. I was you. Maybe that? Will be me. I was you. She knows everything is the one that remains. Maybe do it backward. Since this have the other two phrases, I'm gonna assume this is the one remaining. That will make sense, right? She knows everything. She knows everything. She knows everything. That's it. Ha! Just as I thought. Yeah, that's how you got it. Good work. Nothing's changed though. Well, let's not here. Yeah. Take a look at the screen up on the wall. Oh, this is the optional code. This is good words, and I've been waiting for this. A new safe password, huh? Yeah, let's go open it. But I don't need that password. I need the green one. Damn it. Huh? I was due. What should I do? What's the normal code? Ah, my brain! Help! We got to know that this is an optional code. She knows everything. But it's just for the blue code. We need the green code to get the hell out of here. See? Shoot. We guessed that one because there was one core here. I was due. Will be me. What other sentences could we make? Let's turn on all there. Past, future, and present. I was. She. I be. Confused. Maybe it was something simple. Maybe it was just this thing we had here, and we had to arrange the. I think it's like we saw it. Gosh, it's kind of frustrating when to get the optional code and not the first one. What's that thing that we saw on display? I be you, will was me. You will be me. I'll be. You was me. It only ends with me. Ah, gosh. My brain. What do you think is the combination here? I was you, will be me. What's the clue here? Anyone? Any idea? What can we do here? Should we turn? She knows everything was the alternative passcode. Which is great, because we don't have to do that. But again, we got the first optional passcode. We didn't get the real passcode. Oh, what should we do? We got the optional passcode, but taking away the words that were on screen. Which is basically everything, but she knows everything. So I just assumed that was the word that was missing. So it says that not all words are needed to make the phrase. But that doesn't seem to be the entire case. How can it be? I was you. Will be me. Any relationship within this? Oh, I feel like looking online what the answer is, because we got the optional code, but not the easy one, supposedly. Think. What should we do? What should we do? Just again, we just assume that okay, those words are already on the screen, so I disconnected everything that was already on the screen. Sorry. We're just left with this. So if we go to the panel here, we can rearrange this. This is how we got the code. But that's the optional code. There's a blue code. We need the Greek code, which is usually the easiest one. So how the hell do I solve this? Everything no-she, there's no other combination to this. Mom, help. This is for the optional code. Didn't get any piece of paper nor anything indicating a pattern of sorts. We didn't get any document in this room. Oh, whoa, where are this? Yeah, this is a clue. I don't know what the hell those are. They do. Panda! Help! I was due. That's the two arrangements that there were. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's just... Oh god. That's a picky solution. It's just... Oh, nice work. Look, screen's changed. Yeah, it's different password this time. Did you memorize it? Yeah, I got this. It's getting all grumpy already. Oh, we're safe. Let's go to the safe. Same safe as before. Probably open it the same way too. Just need to plug in the right password, right? Yeah. Give it a try. Okay. Treatment center? No, we're not there. Security. Let's put this one. Sun, star, moon. Sun, star, moon. It's the optional code. It's excellent. Helping. Yeah. Now let's put the other one. Sun, sun, moon. Yappin'! So it did. Let me turn on the lights here. It's a little bit too dark. So it did. This card looks familiar. Different image though. Yeah, it's one of the AB room cards. Well, I guess there's two of them actually. So the star keeps the announcer was talking about. And then we got the same key as usual. Okay, let's get going. Oh, I hope everyone is okay. All the chances are everyone's dead, but us. What are you doing? We can't open that door until you unlock it. Do you understand the concept of a lock, right? Hey, I misclicked. Sorry. Lock of the door. It says lock. I'm gonna open it, okay? You're ready? Yes, of course I am. Get on with it. Right, here we go, then. 3, 2, 1! We made it! We found the solution. Wasn't
Wait.
car at all.
I just realized something.
Huh? What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are.
Yeah?
What they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Yeah? You're all talking about stuff that's being recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we may be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely, maybe we can figure out how we ended up here. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
Oh. Are you a hacker? Hacker. Yeah. Good. Go. You know how to use this thingy?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up.
Oh, you got a human here. Say, yeah, you do it.
A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Okay. We need to video data. Looks like this is it. Good work!
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Oh. No, I don't know that. Wait! How the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Is you will?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, it's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Golem status.
Oh, that's the robot that was fried! I should be the system lots of those robots. I told you about that in the pantry, remember?
Yeah.
Pantry,
the
sorry.
room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah, Terminators and all that. Yeah.
Here we go.
They were pretty friendly. Shoot! No that, no that, no that, no that, no that. Everything here's being erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. Yeah, that's the same guy that has the code for us. That's the golem we talked to. GTMCMGOLM. Yeah. That was the one that was fried because it was talking too much for us. And yet, the golem we made is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and killed over.
Hi there, Awesome. How you doing? How you doing, Awesome? Just give me a quick boop. Are you still with your friend? Are you two still together? Sharing time? She had to leave already. Boop. How you doing, Tufup? Are you working right now? Boop. Chances are she's working. Boop. She usually just drop a message. Boop. Has to keep doing boop, her job. She works doing nail art. I don't know if she wants me to share that here on the screen, but she does some awesome job. Art in every single nail. I made us a promise that when we happen to meet, I'm gonna get pandas on my nails. Hell, I wouldn't do it any other way. This is my sister Tufa. Separated by continents. How you doing, Awesome? Give you another boop, do you have that? Here comes Kyrus. And all the shadows are watching us right now as well. Boop. For Panda as well. Boop. For Cinnamon Squid. Boop. For Detroit. Boop. All of you. Let's jump back to the game? Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, let's go back to the game. If I look and stare into the void, let's calibrate this. Now I'm staring into yourself. No, she went home. Oh. You introduced her to Discord? Oh. Oh, let's add each other as friends then. Yeah, your friend was a mini you. In exchange for pizza. Yeah, my part of the deal is giving you pizza. Your part of the deal is making me nail art. Not working? Awesome. Finally, taking a well-deserved rest. So let's continue playing. You gonna do something? You're in bed? Wait, are you sick? Oh, awesome. We can play later after the stream if you want. Are you going to sleep earlier today? Let me know. Could play Scribblio or something. I thought you told me. Oh, she was spitting smoke and kill her over. Yeah, but he said that what passes for a golem's brain, I guess, wasn't the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cache. Should we take a screenshot of this? No idea. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it. Just lazy? Again! All these workaholic people calling themselves lazy because they take a well-deserved nap. That's not being lazy, you're taking proper rest, silly.
Sure. This is...
Yeah. Wait, what? What's that? Yeah, so... yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after potassium decas. We'll be tossed into that white door to the left in a minute. Oh, that's us! When he punches. And then he throw her or ourselves here. Just watch. We were dragged that way.
Interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Sadly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah, we may be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Yeah! Come on, I tell you, I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. Then the security footage showed Potassium and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right. Hey, they're alive! I mean, I couldn't care less about Bio. But the Potassium... Well, actually, we're not... I don't know.
Looks like they're both fine.
I just lips tell me all the cleaver and quirk. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. What's happening? My vision suddenly blurred. Shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered. My balance gone. Oh no! We have been infected with radical seeds. What? Why is she talking like that? She sounds like someone's playing a tape, her voice all sped up. What is going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. Why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video and fast forward. What the hell all this? Wait, could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My ass drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Fido, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, well, whatever that is. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they got it lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, I think I must just be getting tired. Kinda surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
For just a moment I thought of radical theads. But I didn't want to worry Fido, so if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
No idea what happened. Where are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
Out there on the right, that looks like some sort of time code?
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can make heads or tails of it.
Yeah.
I can actually read 424. No, I can't.
The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? What's potassium?
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
Oh, CSI time. 21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors open, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is potassium 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
I mean, this is right after he tried to resuscitate Mooney.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
Huh? You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Mooney's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah?
Okay. Let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right?
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass you used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Oh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Mooney! Is that Cleaver behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Cleaver's just going off on Mooney. The volume is too high? Oh, you're in. Welcome back, Nefets. How you doing? How you doing, Tufab? I'm so glad that you are taking this proper time to relax. Yeah, you're in. Oh, you silly. Going to stream, Nefets? had a cold for a really long time, or some kind of flu. But today I'm feeling energetic, although I still feel a little bit sneezy. Doing good? Awesome. You haven't got any... Yeah, and in my side of the world, we're entering winter, and you are approaching summer. And since I'm so damn used to hot weather, as soon as it's slightly cold, I get a cold. Yeah, and the reason. Yeah. Or maybe you're allergic to red pandas. When it's just time to stay silent and listen to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
Oh, what the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Yeah, my fault. Sorry, Tupa. Well, we weren't able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours 10 minutes, things suddenly change.
Okay.
Here.
Hey! They're gone! So watch! Cleaver moved steadily closer to Mooney, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Cleaver continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? Oh no, you said that just was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
So it was Cleaver that killed Mooney. You need to work on a hurt emote, though? Oh, you're gonna do some art! Would you mind sharing that in our Discord later? We would love to see what you come with. And yeah, so the community can know a little bit more about you as well. You have some examples there as well. Bear Hats just made their new batch of hair emotes. You also have our example here for emotes. I don't know. Feel free to use anything as reference, right? Let's jump back. Cleaver laughed. She looked like she was kind of a panic.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds.
Now, Nef, you're doing it yourself, making it yourself awesome. What program do you use? Well, Cleaver left. When's still in the room? That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio? He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm just gonna guess that Cleaver killed Mooney in revenge because she thinks she killed Alice, and the Astral View is here just to recover the knife. Because this is a knife he killed the old lady. So much killing. This too? Oh. Hey! Oh, they're so damn cute! It is interesting that you put your emotes against a color background. Actually makes it pop more. Because I wouldn't be able to see it with transparency, I believe. No. Oh. Krita. Yeah, did we talk about this before? Why is the second emote you have so damn familiar to me? Is that your emote on Discord, right? Yeah, that must be it.
But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was He doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the 4B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters of Warframe.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
Where it happened during this time?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left, and looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Why what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's potassium. When he heard potassium open the cyan door, he panicked. Wherever he was up to, he didn't want potassium to catch him out.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the
If
others.
Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna.
Oh, so it wasn't him.
Anyway,
Okay.
nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Okay.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
Yeah, there's potassium coming in from the bottom of the frame. Just checking the time on his bracelet. So we come full circle, what?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open.
Yeah, we met
For
him
our
with him.
arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he will tell us about Moon's death. Okay, so he was saying the truth.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you.
If he killed Mooney, he wouldn't stay there like
I've looked at it
forever,
carefully,
right?
and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Mooney, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 4 hours, 1 minute, Cleaver and Mooney enter the room. For 9 minutes, Cleaver aggressively questions Mooney. 0 hours, 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Cleaver exits the room. 4 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. Seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. Is he holding something? Yeah. I'm just imagining this, or is he holding something though? He took the knife. And then Potassium appeared and tried to revive Mooney. To no avail. Well, Potassium also disappears from the camera field of view, but at this point there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. And he checks his clock and then we meet with each other. This is so CSI. It says 21 minutes. Remaining time until the primary doors are open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Mooney is... Potassium? Is clever.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
What the game is this? It's a visual novel, this crime, psychological horror puzzle game. Because it has also puzzle section. We just solved a puzzle section. The objective is to survive, so it's also a survival kind of stuff. It's not the usual visual novel as well. Because when you come back to take different decisions, you know, that's kind of normal. You see this freaking huge tree. Actually, it is multiple dimensions. It's like in the in world theory, you know, every time you're gonna take a decision, like the universe splits in 2 dimensions. The one where you took that decision and the one you didn't. Well, that kind of goes into that. And so the knowledge we get as a gamer, because we went through a certain timeline, here it gets kind of meta, and it's explained that the character's unconscious mind can travel between timelines and worlds, and our character, if it is needed, can get key information that is not in his timeline to solve something. So if we saw, I don't know, that Bio was a killer in some place and we had to react and point fingers, we know from that other timeline that Bio is a killer, but not in this timeline. Just with that information, we wouldn't be able. If we are playing this for the first time and we don't have that information, it's just gonna end here. So all those black ends is where it just ends. With the current information, there's nothing else to be done. All those that are black there. Yeah, so, and I can click at any point, and I don't know, we made this decision, I can click here and we can go with the next one. And it's just not grabbing a different color door or stuff. Actually, it changes quite a lot. So, for example, this entire branch, there's 9 people that were kidnapped and are obligated to play a game. Yeah, it's pretty much like Saw. You had to follow certain rules, and in theory, everyone can survive, everyone can die. If we cooperate, things work differently. But in this entire timeline, there's a factor that there's none in the other ones. Like there's a bomb and there's also a disease, but we have knowledge of how the disease works. In this timeline, there's no bomb, but there's an old lady dead at the very beginning that is not part of the 9. So everyone starts to be feeling fishy about each other. So they start doing weird decisions that end up in many occasions in us being dead or trapped here forever. And in this timeline, it's similar to this one, but people are not actually aware of this illness that is radical SIDS. So they just assume someone kills someone else. So people is more fishy of each other. So I can grab information from here, and we as the gamers, the more we play, the more we know. Our character can use that information, but he's not actually aware of his many others selves in other dimensions. But he can only recall for that information when it's important. It's like when you have a hunch and you feel like if you do this, it will work, but you just don't know. Well, according to this game, is like you're connected to that other version of yourself in the future, in the past, and another timeline, other dimension that already knows the outcome of that certain decision. So that's why you are more likely to go through that. You had the hunch that if you do this, that's gonna happen, and it happens. Yes, like you kinda connected. But our character specifically, he's more he can connect with that more than anyone else. So in any key moment, he can recall for information that is key in the other timeline that can help solve the situation better here. So in that sense, it's kind of like a novelty. It may look like time travel shenanigans because you can go back in time, but it's not the same timeline. And doing a certain thing here, and I try to do it differently here, actually affects the outcome. Even though a decision in the future changes the past. So it's kind of weird, but it is still manageable because everything is connected. It is still the same people. It's just that the situation that make people react is different. It is still the same basement. It is still the same codes, the same thingy. So in that sense, it embraces the concept of in visual novels that have various timelines. To begin with, it streamlines the process by showing you the entire timeline. It embraces the concept of a timeline and introduce the concept of the many worlds theory. That's I think people like theorizing, and also embrace this quantum entanglement thingy. Like an electron spin is up, and the electron that is entangled to this one is always going to be down. If I happen to check the spin and it's down, the other one is always going to be up. It's always the corresponding opposite because they are entangled. So in that, there is a mini game where we had to ally or betray our partner, which was in the puzzle. Sometimes by picking ally, that person betray us. So we say, oh, okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna betray now because I know that's what happened before. And when we betray, they ally. So in a sense, is what happens in the future, because we made the decision later, changes what they did in the room, which is separated from us. So that's I plays with those two concepts. And our characters is aware of that knowledge when it's needed. It's not fully aware that he can do that. Fighter here also has that ability. The other 7s that are here working nap supposedly don't know about that. It sounds a little bit complicated, but it's not really. And you can play the first game just fine, separate from this one. I'll play this game without playing the first one, just fine. Even now, you can even play it on mobile. It's also on Nintendo DS consoles and PlayStation Vita, if I'm thinking about this correctly. That footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one thing into account, then the case against Cleaver gets a lot stronger. So there could be outcomes even that our friend killed us. There was an outcome where, just to test the waters, you don't realize that this kind of stuff, weird stuff, is going to happen. You just think it's okay. I just go back and now grab the other door. Okay, now everyone instead of saying we use the red door, they say we use the blue door. No. This game doesn't have that approach. It actually encourages to do it and shows you totally different stuff. So every time we go through a different timeline, we actually see new stuff that was not in other timeline. And not being fanatic. This is actually the approach it has, so it was pretty interesting. It encourages constantly to keep continuing. So I think what we did here is that just to test the water, we betrayed. We supposedly promised to ally with in a round that we were versus Fido. That is the girl that is there. But to test the water, we betrayed, and she got so damn mad at it because we got 9 BP points. That's a counter that we have in our bracelet. When you have that, you can leave the game and leave everyone behind if you wish. But we were the only one that reached that condition. She got so mad at us that she actually killed us. So we couldn't leave. Then we said, okay, we're gonna ally. Because betraying your friend has really bad consequences. So we decided to ally with her. And here she decides to betray. But it's not the same reaction that we had before, that like this quantum entanglement thingy, that when you decide something, the other one collapses to the opposite. No, here she actually says, when you pick a ally, she betrays. And when we go out of the rooms and we get the chance to talk, she says, I'm grabbing betray because you decided to betray me last time. And she's actually referring to this timeline. She also has the same ability, but she can only recall on certain occasions. So she actually betrayed us and is mad at us because of some other timeline. That's one of the key points, that and the other ones, that you realize, okay, something weird is going on here. This is not your average game. And the more we play, that you understand some of the backgrounds of other characters and other mechanics. For example, if you start playing the games through this branch, you wouldn't know too much about the virus that is Radical 6. If you happen to start with this too, you wouldn't know anything about the bombs that just appear in this timeline. And if we start with this, you don't know anything about a 10th person that is dead, that is the old lady. So any way you approach and start this game is gonna be exciting to you, because you're gonna it's constantly encouraging you to discover and change stuff. What does it call me thingy? Oh yeah, I'm gonna quickly show that. The call me thingy that you see there, and this can be used by any streamer. It's now open for everyone. We just released 2 weeks ago. It's a public link that you have that people can give you a call at any moment. So I'm gonna pull. You can use exclamation mark call me, or just go to our profile. You see that thingy. So when you click on the link, this is supposed to be a new fancy way of making donations more rewarding. Right now, it's like expertise was used by lawyers, I don't know, computer engineering or whatever, and you could call and get their advice, and they would guide you and whatnot. That's why it's called expertise, because it was based on that, provided like approach to an expert, and you paid premium time for that. They actually modified the stuff at the time we're talking, but the focus they have now, and they're branching to streamer, is that it is a new way of donating and getting rewarded. So you see it says get more minutes, but actually is make a donation of $5 to whatever streamer you're watching. They can set whatever rate, and in exchange you get 1 minute of a call that is anonymous, and it starts whenever you click the link. Whatever device you are using, you don't need any app, no logins, no anything. It's anonymous. You're gonna get 1 minute to say, okay, I just donated $5 to you because I like your content. Keep the good work going. Have you heard this joke or whatever? But you get in because we get donations anyway. But this way is like instead of getting the normal average message that appears in chat or some text that may appear on screen, it makes up the experience of more rewarding for the people that decide to support you. And this is still anonymous. So this is what it's supposed to be, a new way of donating that is more rewarding. Why it's different? Again, you don't need no app, no login, no nothing, and you can call from any device. So it's not replacing Discord, it's not replacing anything. Again, it's like triggers a 1 minute experience to share your feedback when you get a 5-minute call. But that doesn't mean that you can tell me feedback directly, or you can give me a Discord call when we're live. You know, we have open podcasts, so it's not premium time. This is not the focus it has now. Even though the guys at the expertise are super close. They're all a small team of 20 people, but they approach through everyone. You can even talk with the CEO openly. And they have shown me, for example, that they have taken in consideration that, and they're making those things that make more emphasis on the donation bit, because that's the way they're approaching the streamers. So, short story short, yeah, is that you made the donation. Most of the money here goes to the streamer. And yeah, there's a little bit of the rate that goes to the them. But that's not the full story as well, but I don't want to go to it. In the future you will be able to as well. I mean, I could decide to support a certain charity, and every time people donate to me, certain the amount of money goes to charity. 100% of my revenue for this stuff goes to charity, and we get a 1 minute call, and you say, okay, I called because I really like the, I don't know, pandas, and we're supporting pandas. So they're gonna add that option. They're working on it. So that's the main thingy that is supposed to make of donations rewarding. And the second thingy that everyone gets is that every day you get free giveaway calls, because people may get the wrong idea that you're introducing this to make your time premium. I can no longer reach for Gryphthingy. Now I can just talk with him when I donate. That sucked. Gryph used to be cool, not anymore. No, that's not the purpose of it. Again, it's to make donation more rewarding and people to give feedback like quickly, and it's gonna be memorable. But every day you get 3 giveaway calls that last 30 seconds. It may sound like little, but it's good enough to give a good love. You can call me anytime, for example, now it's active. And if you give me the call, it's gonna happen at any point on the stream. I decided to be that way, but you as a streamer can decide to receive the calls on your phone or wherever. And you can even have that active outside of streaming if you wish. If you're really big, I don't know, like Ninja, and you want to receive calls all the time, it's up to you. You can do it. But the thing is that if you call me now, for example, you get that link. It is still anonymous. You just click this link and it's gonna start the call right away. It's crystal clear, just like Discord. And you can give me, when I say, I don't know what game to pick. I'm gonna activate the giveaway call. Everyone, the first one to call is gonna tell me what game to pick. Oh, hey, we're being a little bit serious here. I'm gonna activate the giveaway call. The first one to call, please tell me a joke. Oh, let's try True or Dare. What I really liked was when someone joined for the first time to the community. 5 minutes later, I talk about this, and they give us this giveaway call. And they told us why they joined. Hey, you made me smile. I haven't found this before. You're quite special. Keep going on what you do. So that was really special. Again, it made something memorable. He just joined. It's super hard to get feedback out of streams. Most people are super shy, and getting feedback directly from someone, and in that way, I already recognize their voice. I know if we talk already, I'm gonna recognize them. They told me their message with their own voice, and it knows it's legit that they think that. So it is memorable, and you get this free giveaway calls every day. So everyone can set this up super easily. And that's all. That's the service. So it's a donation that you get a reward, and then you wait to interact with the streamer at any moment if you decide to activate that or not. Yeah. That's depending on the streamer, they can have that active at any moment. So it's super interesting. Again, that's open for everyone. But yeah, there's a referral system. I could give you my referral, but honestly, I don't give a damn. If you're curious and you want to try it on your own, just try it. Feel free to ask me of anything you may be curious. I can contact you with the developers directly. Not that they're hidden, they're gonna contact you anyway if you join the Discord. Yeah, go try it if you're shy. No need to approach to me or anything. And if you want to try a referral to support the channel, well, that you can call for that as well. But it's open for everyone, and the referral system is open to everyone as well. It's nothing that is exclusive to me. Again, all this partners, deals, affiliate status, whatever thing we have on our channel is free information for everyone to ask in any moment. We can show you that live. We can show you our revenue as a Twitch streamer. You can see how many average views we have every day in our Discord. All the information is there for you to serve as a case that you can take a look at if you're interested in streaming or interested in getting something. Main focus here is the community, so we serve the purpose of showing the information we get. Is there available for everyone, and you can ask for details if you are more interested. So we're not gonna have information hidden for anyone. Yeah. So feel free to ask if we get something special. Feel free to ask. That's never hidden. For example, some people think that a Humble Bundle partnership is something like super special, that is super hard to get. It is not. If you haven't really investigated and you really need help with that, I can guide you how to get it. There's nothing fancy. And no, I'm not asking for a referral back nor anything. It's super quite easy, but some people get kind of spooked with that. They think that they had to sell their soul, so I kind of understand. But again, all the information is available at any moment. You can ask live or you can ask in private, or whatever wish you prefer. But we have this set up from the very beginning. That's the promise we made, that all our information and stuff we do is going to be open for everyone. There's going to be even an Excel sheet that you can gonna be able to consult online, that you see our revenue, what we have invested, so you can have a case of it may be a good or not, I don't know, but here you have the data for data lovers. We have really nerdy people in our community, so you're gonna have all that information to make a decision. Because if you really have a hunch and you really want to jump to streaming full time, I would fully advise you not to like start as a part-time first. But if you're really gonna do it, it's better that you have all the information available. And most people are super jealous of their own information. They don't share. That's like a a common mindset for business. The less I share, the better for me. Here, it is the opposite. The more you know, the better for us, because we are looking for the, again, the goodwill of the community as a whole. And again, that's why I don't mind if you're streaming at the same time that we are, or you start streaming something that is super interesting and all the people want to follow you once you start streaming. Just say it when we're streaming. There's no competition here of viewers or anything. The more people interact in the community as a whole, or being successful as a whole, it brings a smile my way. That's the main goal of our community. Again, this is not focused on me. I just happen to be the host. Tomorrow, you're gonna have a different host maybe here. We're working for that. We had to build the relations here in the channel, but that's gonna happen eventually. Because again, the focus here is the community. Bye bye. Yeah, no worries. Hey there, Paradise! This long journey of blindness and more windless than a regular shit. I have arrived. Just silly. Yeah. Sorry if that was a little bit boring, but I may as well do the full presentation whenever someone asks, because most of you are super shy. So I may have solved certain doubts you have. 90 efforts. Have good fun there with your new emote. And stay awesome. The good news is that you are there, Paradise. So let's give you a boop. Efforts of 99 to Paradise. To Tufa. Who was? It's lurking there. Panda. All the shy souls are jumping right now. How are you? Kinda make it sense. yeah, that just, you made it slide and work. Okay, sure, you have seen this game I was playing before. This timeline, everyone is dead, but Potassium, Bio, RC, and Fido. And yeah, and now we're explaining why we believe Cleaver was the one that killed Mooney. Cleaver killed Mooney in revenge of what she believed was Mooney killing Alice, but Alice actually killed herself because of the virus. But again, in this timeline we're playing, in this branch, people are not really aware of what radical six is, so every time they see a dead body, they assume someone killed them. Cleaver is evil. I knew it. Yeah. Where did she hide the axe? Actually, Mooney was killed with a injection. Ew. Of tuberculin that stops your lungs from moving, and yeah, you suffocate to death. So let's read a little bit of our conclusion. So we say the person who killed Mooney is Cleaver, and Fido answers, "What makes you think so? Lunicans, you have been alive if Cleaver left the room." And Dio and Potassium both went into the room after Cleaver. Yeah, Dio entered after that, but Dio probably retrieved the weapon that killed Alice, which was a knife. This asshole always wants to be armed, so he has been an asshole in every timeline. Either of them could have killed Mooney too, she said. Private. Well, then we say that put you alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then the case against Cleaver gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the white doors. Potassium wanted us to enter the white doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Did you get it? Oh, yeah, our partner was Mooney, but at no point he questioned why Mooney wasn't with us there. Potassium didn't know that the girl was dead, but Potassium was with us, so no one had time to tell Dio about Mooney, and he never asked about Mooney. See, that asshole is not too smart.
Yeah. He knew we had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead.
Yeah!
Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah! Exactly! If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. We didn't know it before, but that's correct. The moment Potassium suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Mooney? Yeah, he never asked that. But he didn't even mention her. Like, he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of two reasons. One, that when Dio entered that room, Mooney was already there. Or two, he killed Mooney himself. The second one doesn't seem likely though. If Dio had killed Mooney, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Yeah, Dio is so obvious that it's that kind of people that are so bad at lying that they give you tons of details about something that you never even asked them that. How was the no, I don't know. How is the dog? And instead of saying it's good, he goes to say a million details, and then you find the dog instead. That's totally fishy. And then, it's obviously that person has something in it. Where's Mooney? See, Stiggy and Fighter won't be able to get through the white doors without her. He's not the kind of guy who would go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. Yeah, he has been that way in all the other endings. In this case though, he said nothing. This doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, that's how I said.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean, what, Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman.
Oh yeah, there was evidence pointing that Mooney maybe was, but that's like...
Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what.
Yeah, that was not in the video.
Luna might have said something that set Clover off.
Pilot's saying that was like tall but small in many ways. His fur was red and his name was Clifford. He was also Robert Doggo, what's called Goldar, and his owner was Bruce Wayne's mom. What? Paradise, are you high?
Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove
That
Clover
happens
to
more often than not. And that's sadly the reason we would say, why would you confess something that you didn't do yourself? Well, stress can get ya. Having a confession on its own is not enough evidence. There's sadly lots of people that have been in jail, are still in jail, by doing nothing. And they can actually figure out that later, but you get your time back. When did Cleaver get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right?
No! It's a game theory!
We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Bring in the freaking killer! Blue! You kill! Blue is role-playing as Cleaver. You kill Morny! Oh, there was one last thingy! Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
Oh, so that means that Cleaver, Tenmyoji, and Quark are dead. So Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Hey there, Funky Yo! How you doing? Funky Furry Monkey. Okay. Well, let's go find Cleaver. Because we're not going to know the truth until we get it straight from the horse mouth. Doing better? What do you mean, boy? What happened? Fudge, jip, 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 jip. Paradise is saying to Blue, I'm glad you didn't kill my grandson. You're calling my book. Now I just need to borrow your hat. Paradise is role-playing as Tenmyoji.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She has to be.
I sure hope so.
They are not. They didn't go through the chromatic door, so they got penalized! So, in theory, Potassium and the Asshole should be alive. And just 4 out of the 9 remain. We have 7 BP points. Fido has 7 BP points. Temi only has 4. And the Asshole of Dio has 7. If I remember correctly. Are you okay, Funky? You weren't playing there that you were in bad shape? How you doing as well, Blue? No one's here!
Yeah. Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. Wait, we're gonna split? Let's not split. Every time we split, something horrible happens. Crew quarters! Here we go. Well, what happened yesterday? I apologize for the thing. Well, anywho?
You search rooms 1 and 2.
What happened yesterday, Funky? What are you talking about? And seriously, I'm not joking. What happened yesterday? We had a podcast kind of like conversation, and that's it. You made music on the top. Hey, if you don't mind sharing there in the chat for everyone, for us to talk about it openly, or if you want to talk about it in DM. I don't know. We like the community here, boy. We're here for each other, so you help. I don't know what you're referring to. Yesterday we had lots of fun. We laugh a lot. We talk a lot. Okay.
I'll take 3 and 4.
Okay, well I'm gonna search 1 and 2. Got it. Oh! Funky, that's okay. Nah, I kinda go through the same. I mean, I'm more aware of that happening to me because I had people were honest and told me right away. Well, I'm as well learning. Conversation breakdown. I had to talk a lot or interrupt a lot. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Awesome. Again, 75% of our community is shy, and when you're too shy, and all of a sudden you feel like trust and you feel like sharing, you actually haven't got too much of the skills to actually interact in a conversation normally. I'm shy, but now I don't give a damn about me, so I just talk openly. But before, I would usually take the role of the person that just nods. Yeah. And they ask me something directly, I answer that directly. Yeah, it's blue. Nothing else. If there was people that were more energetic in the conversation already, I would just let them talk and just look at them. Then I was getting bored or annoyed or anything. But this is usually the role I take outside. Here we're each equal to each other, so there's no roles or no anything to fit into, and I honestly don't give a damn about sharing stuff about myself. But it happens to be that since I'm not used to grabbing a role where I can talk freely with a mic, I don't know when to stop. I don't know how to moderate myself. I don't know how to be an arbiter and make the conversation flow without being... Okay, sometimes people want to talk, sometimes you need to squeeze people a little bit to continue the conversation. But you had to find that equilibrium, but you learn that's a skill, and you get that by talking more with more people, so don't feel bad. I kinda go through that. I'm aware of my issues, and you're aware of that as well. You're in a sense similar to what I go through, so it's okay. Yeah, you can we're talking about this openly funky. Paradise is not mad. I talked with Mats. Mats is not mad. He didn't even mention that. And yeah, there's you're. I can relate to you a lot. Yeah, so no problems, funky. Yeah, don't get the wrong idea that, again, certain games, when we're doing certain sections, like this game is visual based, it's a novel, it's a visual novel, we don't do talking on top, that's to focus on the story, but once we're done with the stream and we're in the final segment, we can do that just fine. Well, certain games, like party games, is just fine in between. So it's not that we're negating you the call because you're annoying or something. Don't get the wrong idea. Right? Yeah, don't be silly. Like, I'm glad that you talk about this here on the stream, so we can talk about this openly. The same goes for everyone. And people realize, people is nice to me, and they don't tell me, no, you're okay, you're fine. I know that I sometimes talk way too much, and it's kind of hard as well because since I'm having this role of the host, and it was 2 months and I was practically talking to the wall. There was no feedback at all. There was no community. It's hard starting Twitch. But I was always thinking of what you may be thinking. You start getting viewers, but you don't get interaction at some point. But you are eager to get feedback or knowing if they're liking it or not, or if they have questions. So you start thinking what they may be thinking, what they may want to continue listening to. Not to fake it, but as to imagine that you are having a conversation with them, trying to read their minds. Well, that's why I'll talk way more. So it's a hard transition for me from pretty much super quiet to super talkative. You see me talking all the time here in the streams, and some of you hardly believe that I'm shy. But I'm not shy here because this is our place. We build this. Out of my place, I don't feel this trust to be myself. Not because people is gonna be bad with me, but it's just a natural reflex that I have. I'm shy. Yeah. Paradise. Paradise was the other way. He was being super shy, and I was trying to push him a little bit more to talk, but without being annoying. He can realize that. Mats did realize that as well. because I'm testing the waters for a more podcast-like format. You have liked it. It has happened naturally, but all of us have different skills and different approaches to conversation. So yeah, again, some of us don't know when to stop talking, and some of us, even though we are being entertained by the topic, we don't know how to express our ideas. But everyone's words are valuable. So yeah, you can approach this in nice ways, and talking it is the best way of approaching it, really. No one is getting offended by talking this, not offending anyone, I guess, because we have the trust of the community on doing this. Paradise, I guess, understands what I'm saying. You do understand what I'm saying, Funky. Yeah, let's continue with it again. So that's the point. But yeah, let's give you a boop there to get rid of the silliness. But it's okay that you just press this. I really like it. Yeah. That's a trust we kind of promote. But not to say that all the shy people that haven't interacted a single time in chat as less part of the community. There's their own. Whatever way you feel part of the community, and you just enjoy the place by being, sitting there, relaxing and watching. And you have been that way from the very beginning. We started streaming. Man, so bad. What am I to feel comfy? Let's continue then. DJ, stop the music, and let's go back to the game. Mooney, the most horrible thing about that is how it turns a person into a thingy. It's a thingy that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just a strange, cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Oh, Paradise. Seeing that puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach and just there, poisoning you. Turn and left the room. Yeah! Frankie, share with us.
No good.
Yeah. Paradise has also shared stuff with us.
There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Nobody wanted to. Except Wallace and Mooney. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Fighter turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself off the wall and followed. Infirmary. Do you think we're gonna find someone else? There's no way the asshole of Vio can call Potassium because he has an armor. Right? Whoa! No! Oh no! Ah! Come on, Funky! They're dead! How can you say that's kinky? Damn, that's why they didn't go through the door! Oh no! First thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. Deep Blue Nothing is role-playing Cleaver. Paradise role-playing Temi only. Yeah, you see the tooth. She has blood. Look. On her finger. Wait, they have blood. First thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. Oh, throat. Ouch. The lead ball turned to ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before the final gave way and collapsed. Who did this? Dio? They were dead. I could feel it the moment I look at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Also, they don't have their watches. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool lean feel their skin under my shaking fingers dash and how the hell laugh. Game over for Blue in Paradise. I wrap a trembling hand around the end of the bed and haul myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. It was not your doing, Funky. My hair hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would be trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
Oh no. So you are saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
Oh, there's a gun in Timmy's on the left hand. Looks like pro for a knife or something. That was that asshole of LBO. Those have been deep.
Then the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least.
Yeah.
If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
Oh, there's the watches. The penalty. When they primary those clothes, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelet activated and
Yeah.
they were penalized.
You can see the marks on their wrists from
Oh my god.
The tubacurine must have killed them.
Oh god. You think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark.
Yeah, I actually feel uncomfortable with this. This may actually be a trigger for people that have cut themselves, so sorry about this. But, you know, this is actually not the focus of the game.
Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you got a point. Okay, let's switch the image. Thank you. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
Find something?
Yeah.
I bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. Sign bracelet. Oh no, yes, this is Squirt's, the kiddo.
Correct. It has 9 BP too. There's no mistake.
Oh, the kid is dead. What is Squirt's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Squirt's bracelet is here, then that means
your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
yeah. No, no, this can't be happening. Blue.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
Huh? But
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubacurine.
Do you mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Serial engineers told us that they only come off when your heart stops, when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Oh. Right, he's got the IBP. 9 BP, bracelet points. We all start with 3 bracelet points, and we play a mini game after each puzzle section, where it's basically the prisoner's dilemma. According to that, we get points added or subtracted from our total by BP. The first person to reach 9 BP is able to open a door that is the actual exit of the place we are. But that door only opens once. But when you get 9 BP points, you are not obligated to leave. You can actually play the game together, and everyone can make it to 9 BP points, and actually everyone can leave the place just fine, and everyone survive in theory. But people start dying before that. It's just me that I am the only one that can see hint of red on your lips. Look like lipstick. Game. I had to talk about the game. You want to see the details? You want to see the details? Because we now are Super HD. You want to see all the details? Because I can also see all the details. I can stare into your soul. See all the weird stuff you are into. You think because you are in because you think you're you think because you're in incognito mode, I can't see through the cookies you erased. Oh no. So wrong. I can see. Oh, that was way too much. I can see beyond. I can see beyond. Yeah, there's a little bit of red on my fur there. Yeah, there's a little blue too. You want to see that as well? You want to see more? There you are. And my tongue is not blue. Now you know that as well. Yeah. What else do you want to know? Yeah, there's blue around my eyes. There's black though. There's your soul that I can stare to. What else do you want to know? Yeah, I show a teeth on focus. And in my nose twitch, that'll also happen to the human me. Actually, face rate rapid stat. See this? Doing that on purpose. Yeah, but there's a little bit of red. Maybe it's the blood of the last soul I ate. Or maybe not, because I didn't take out face to seriously. So maybe I'll just bite my tongue, you know. Okay, we'll stop. Well, let's continue. Let's try to solve this. DJ, stop the music and bring the game. I wish it looked like HD. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible to. So you said the number 9 door only opens once. And if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Okay. Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen? Oh,
That's enough!
Ow, 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 ow.
Quark is definitely alive.
Okay.
He has to be.
Okay.
He has to be.
Okay.
I refuse to believe he isn't.
Okay.
I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Okay. I wanted to ask if she meant Cleaver and Timmy all were innocent. I had decided to die, but swallow my words. Yeah, we do have merch. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Fido was right. Yeah, we do have revenue, have merch, and all 100% of the revenue goes in support of the artist that made that very same art. All I could do was hope that Fido was right. Perhaps Greg was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
What kind of clues?
To who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
Okay, whatever you say, don't hit me again. Quark's bracelet, Cleaver and Timilda could have been able to go through the wide doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least.
No, can I even
odd.
give my opinion? What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What? Okay, be safe.
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol.
Yeah?
I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
No, you can find it.
Right.
Okay, don't get mad at me. Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Okay. Fido knelt down next to Cleaver as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Huh? Yeah, it does.
Sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. Must be telling me all this.
It says 016.
Or maybe it says 910. Well, let's write this down. From this perspective it's that, or maybe they're thinking on our perspective, so... I don't know. What's that, though? What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
Oh, what if it is Dio? Backward, like reflected, for some odd reason.
016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere.
Huh?
It's no use. Can't remember.
We had the option to quote me, exclamation mark quote, blank space, the word add, blank space, and then the proper quote. You can also call any random quote with exclamation mark quote. Get my hopes up like that. Don't get mad at me.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer.
I think it's spelling Dio backward for some weird reason.
She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016, huh? Yeah, it's like Dio backward. But the only people who can donate are Potassium or Bio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No.
Someone call a 911.
There's also Quark.
Huh?
I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
that shot. Damn it. This is so hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything's here's goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? Bio, we know that from the other timeline. Movement of behavior room makes Mooney seem the most suspicious. She was not. But would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, no one is dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Cleaver seem like the most likely suspect, but now we'll never know for sure. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it could be 016 or 910, or it could be Dio at backward for some reason. All this killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Kurt's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Why is Zero? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? Who's Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? And what were... Why? Oh, where is this? When is this? Mysteries! 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 I feel like my head's about to explode! Please, Fido, but don't hit me again. Give me something. Get anything. Clue, ahead! Come on, you gotta have something. Oh, let's prevent the hand. Don't hit me.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah, that quote is when we were playing Human Fall Flat with Deep Blue Nothing. I'm so proud of your butts right now. I was proud.
Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle on whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you are right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You had to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean that... the recording room! I mean, the recreation room! That's the only place you can turn off the lights. Fighter and I race for the door. Yeah, please. Exclamation mark, quote, blank space, add, and then the quote. Now let me just example. Exclamation mark, quote, plus add, plus quote. That's a formula, and the plus is to blank space. I'm gonna create a command that explains that better. Exclamation mark quote, the word add, and then the quote. Why it works that way, I don't know. That's the way it works. Yeah, just bringing a quote is gonna bring. Yeah, I love bananas and pajamas. Na 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 na. And whoever quoted that, I think I'm seeing a misspell that, but yeah, that was actually someone doing a truth or dare with me, and they dare me to sing that. To say that I like bananas and pianos. Fighter and I reached for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a bloody night. That tonight's gonna be a bloody night. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be breakthrough I'd been looking for. Let's hurry up to the rec room. Break it. Boop. Boop the button. You also notice that the quotes have a special number, so if you want to bring that specific quote at any moment, you type exclamation mark quote and then 7 or whatever number. So you can bring your favorite quote every single time. It could be streamlined a little bit more, but that's the way it works with Streamlabs. See? Now you can bring that "I'm so proud of your butts right now" quote every single time. Yeah! The more people use it, the more people will learn how to use it. Oh! No! 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 Oh! There is! Yeah, I noticed right away that there was no ads. Oh gosh. I was thinking the only freaking way of killing potassium was just grabbing that ads. I told you, people. I told you. Oh gosh. What happened here? I'm gonna guess that potassium figured out who the killer was. Obviously, Bio. And well, he was backstabbed. Well, not backstabbed because, well, you know what happened with that, whatever you call that. And with whatever left, life was left, he replied, "Wow." Yeah, you can try the call me link at any moment. It's free, no apps, no logins, no anything. It's gonna trigger a call live. Let me check that it's working actually. I have to refresh the status. Yeah, it's working fine. No, it seems to be running. Let me try it again. They're currently having a problem where you had to refresh every so often, which is kind of annoying. But now the call line should be working just fine. Okay, let's continue. Gosh. Everything in my head. Yeah, but if someone actually makes a call, everyone's gonna hear. Because I have it set up that way. It's optional though. You can make it silent. No, it's free. It's a free 50 seconds giveaway call. It's for everyone to give say a joke or true or dare, since you have the guts to give us the call. And the other purpose is to make donations more memorable. Yeah, I know they are not making the best job at expressing that idea just now, so it just looks like you need money to communicate. Yeah. But yeah, you can also read there in the message. We also have 3 giveaway calls per day. One is already active, and dare you to try it and tell us a joke, awoo with us, or maybe challenge me to true or dare. Now they challenge us to do. They told us, I dare you to try to rap, and we will rap. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of horses had a profound effect. We were the only 2 left. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. A laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response? Designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? This is actually quite interesting because this is actually something that can happen. That's far-fetched, but there's actually people that can laugh and I don't know, someone just died and it is just too much for your brain to process. It could be a spiral of bad news and this happens and your brain just may react with laugh instead of crying. But it's not that you're happy, but it's just your brain desperately looking for contrast. And the same can happen, you're in an extremely happy situation, you find your brain looks for the other contrast. showing the not so happy side of it, and you can cry of a moment that is super happy, but it's not tears of happiness. It's actually feeling desperate. Those situations happen more often than not. It's just that people don't say it, or you may feel the urge to laugh. Maybe you don't reach the point of actually laughing, but you felt the urge, which is actually not a nice sensation at all. And it's like you don't feel like sharing that. Oh yeah, the other day I went to the funeral and I was about to laugh. No one's gonna. Most people won't share that because it feels like something someone crazy would do. But it happens more often than not, actually. It's just that people don't share it. Again, mental health is a taboo. I think it's never laughter. Yeah, nervous laughter is a kind of weird reaction. Yeah, your brain doesn't know what to do and you just laugh about it. Yeah. So, but yeah, but it'll actually look like someone was close to you could get really offended, like you're actually laughing for good. It's not that you're gonna be able to tell that they are laughing because they are. It's different to a nervous laugh. But yeah, it's your brain like trying to hardly bring the contrast to whatever situation you are going through. Yeah, it's not pretty. It happens. It does happen. Well, it is interesting. You know, we don't do this stuff whenever a game makes this kind of mentions, because some people may say, who would do that? It only happens in novels or movies. It does happen. It does happen. I'm sure that it happened to my mother. Both situations. The two I offer, she openly talks about that, so I had no problem in sharing as well. They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal, meant to help the body avoid death. But when that's become a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, the loss of pain can lead to incredible features on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animals come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, species A is eliminated, and only species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from species B, and no exception. That's why I can't look at a room full of persons and laugh. The genes I've been given by millions of years of evolution has changed my fear into ecstasy. Well, that went another way, but I was going to mention, you know, there's reports of people that have been in an accident actually helping out others. You try to check on them and they just say, hey, I'm fine, let's keep helping others. They eventually died. They were actually had an internal bleeding, they had a fatal injury. But it is the situation itself, the adrenaline, that makes people do weird stuff in that point. So it was referring to not feeling pain at that point, and that's part of yeah. I thought the game was about to refer to that. There's even reports of an old lady lifting a car to save I don't know, someone, and you go out of your place. You may be actually hurting your muscle, breaking them apart, but it doesn't matter. Stuff takes another priority. Of those many reports of that, it does actually happen. It's the power of adrenaline. Oh, give me a second here. I'm receiving a call. I'll be back pretty soon. Now, let me put on. sorry. Actually, still have some water next to me. I'm gonna use this one. Oh yeah, part of this sharing there, they call it hysterical strength. Part of this also saying I'm shy about my lover for this reason. I love like the Jokers, so I had to have a little head when in love. Yeah, that, I mean, I don't know, people may have been rough with you. I was actually, you see that I'm super spiteful now because I don't give a damn about anything related to me, both in a good and bad sense. So when I was a kid, I used to laugh and smile lots, and some people actually, even people that call themselves friends, approached to me and they asked me, like, not in a so nice way, why? Basically, it was, why do you freaking laugh and smile so much? Like, what's your problem? Silly me thinking they were my friends actually took that as a piece of advice, and I actually started smiling and laughing less because I felt that people was annoyed by it and it was not good to express. And even though you can tell me just fine now that it's not the case, that just stuck with me. I was a kid. I had a concept of a friend. They were close. They told me that. That should mean something. They are telling me that for better. And that still stays with me. I can't forget about it. Even though, you know, as a kid you can be stupid and say stupid stuff. Maybe they didn't even mean it or think too much about it. But it just stays with you. The core of our insecurities and all that is in our when we're young, for the most part. Under the supposition that you haven't gone through anything like rough once you were an adult. Part of that is saying the way I found out it was funny is got into a fight and just started to laugh to a point it would have hurt. And since then, if I laughed, I just had to stop myself from getting to that point. Oh, I have had some really good laughs, like those are contagious and the other person laugh and you see them laughing and you laugh back and you reach a point where it's not funny anymore. I mean, you're gonna have the reaction of laughing, but it hurts and you don't want to laugh more. And that also can happen if you're having a stressing moment. That's just like your body feels like expressing that. The joke could be the worst joke ever, but you just feel the need. And sometimes you can connect with someone at that level and have that kind of laughs. Sometimes it's actually something really fun, but I just happen to connect, but it can happen. Snubs laugher. Oh. Yeah, but it can be caused by many reasons. Again. Thanks for sharing, Paradise. Stop the music, DJ. Thank you. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors. Oh no, we're gonna get slapped in the face. The kid may be alive. Oh no, sorry.
Don't make me keep saying it.
Okay.
Mark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Alright. Don't slap my face. He's still there. Yeah, Funky, it's okay. It's we're like look, we're in the ending of a branch. So if you haven't seen this branch, it's gonna be complicated as hell to get. Don't be sorry. It's okay if you don't want to watch just because it's confusing. I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when I was killed. We also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being a 10th person. There's no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quirk. See? I said Quirk, so you didn't slap my face. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Well, alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fido and I had been out of each other's sight. We had gone through the wide doors, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No. Wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The recording, the rec room, and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute, and she killed them in 4 minutes, the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes? 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast forward, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. How long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. We'll also talk about this. Not time in the physical way, time and space and whatnot, but the perceptual time. The perceptual time can actually be altered by major events, conditions, and illnesses, mental health illnesses included. The biggest example that some scientists point out to be the cause of some kind of some types of schizophrenia. Your perceptual time is altered. You process stuff faster or slower, so you are disconnected with what's going on around your reality. And think about it. Think that you're processing everything slower, but the world around you still moves normally. It would be quite a lot of information to process. What the hell is going on? And it's quite scary, and you will react weirdly, and that can feel like a hallucination. So that's one of the theories for certain kinds of schizophrenia is that subtly is related to the perception of time that is related to a certain area of the brain. That can be a problem related to that area in specific. Again, it's types of schizophrenia because there's many kinds. It's always like a spectrum for most stuff you can talk about. And other conditions can also affect the passage of time. Just like, yeah, you're gonna talk about the common example of when you're being focused on something, the day flies, or when you're bored as hell, the day is eternal. Yeah, your focus on time of the perception is subjective in that sense. Yeah, it does feel like longer or not, but we're also talking about clinical or real stuff that can alter it without your input. Depression is also another mental health illness and can make your perception of time as well be affected. Like the year flies, or every day is such a long hassle. So that's a really interesting thing that's usually not talked about, and there's certainly not too much research about it. Not as much as it should. There's some really interesting medical papers you can read about some people that have actually had the guts to study this. Because, you know, if it doesn't bring money, people don't pay for the studies, but you can actually find some information about it. It's quite interesting. But how long had it been like that? And this game has talked about a virus that's called radicalizates, and what it does mainly is alter your perception of time. That's how. That's why people kind of go crazy and they eventually decide to kill themselves because they can't handle that. So that's the thing they talk about here. It obviously it is fictional, but that brought the topic at hand, and that's why we investigated a little bit. A quick search to just show you some proof around. It's actually a thing that has been studied for quite a long time. It's spooky. Have you ever questioned if your perception tank can be different outside having fun or not? It is spooky stuff. But how long had it been like that? Well, also interesting because if it happens to be that, for example, that kind of schizophrenia be related to that, and you can actually find a way to make the internal clock be in good shape, that people will be in good shape. Yeah, again, schizophrenia, you can have a proper treatment and may have friends, a boss, or someone that is dealing with schizophrenia and this proper treatment. You wouldn't be able to tell. And obviously they wouldn't tell because there's such a bad stigma with it. But yeah, again, there's a spectrum for everything. But how long had it been like that? It had been only for like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Fido?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually. Take a look at this.
Myrmidons. Oh, we heard that word. It was an organization that actually brought the virus to the world, supposedly, to erase all the pure souls of Earth.
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade too. Myrmidons. A baby ants? That's not it. That's... Everything is an etch to you, Paradise. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Dunno.
It's another timeline we actually know that information. We got it from Alice. And some timeline we got really close to Alice. But our character's not aware of it. See? Fido isn't either. But if it is super key to solve something, it will pop in the character's brain and boom, it will happen.
It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle.
Yeah, Myrmidon sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like a cult. It also sounds like, I don't know. A team's name? I don't know, I'm picturing a guy, some guys that had like mammoths or other special language.
You've seen it before, right?
This is a knife that was the stuff into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long.
And 50 centimeters long, yes. Guess the size of the pen? Well, even even a needle hurts like hell, so I don't know why I question this.
I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
Ouch. I think I heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, that's from the old lady. When you scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers and it gave us for the wound.
Right, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound.
50 centimeters long is as long as 50 centimeters long. Yeah, can you bring that to Imperial? For all our friends that are not familiar with that, let's do it here. 20 centimeters, 2 inches? Oh gosh. Gosh. This is around 6 inches. 5.9 inches. For the people that's watching. That is still use the Imperial system.
Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom, and wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
These numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Right.
So if they matched, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is why he would take it. Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AV room.
Right.
Dio's a dummy. It's an asshole. But yeah, again, in this timeline, in this entire branch, they are not actually aware what Radical 6 is. We know that in all the other timelines, the kid and Alice will get sick with Radical 6, eventually leading to both trying to kill themselves. We always stop the kiddo, but Alice, sometimes we weren't able to stop her and she would kill herself. So if she was carrying a weapon and she developed the symptoms, she just killed herself. So they are actually not aware of this information. But we know because of the other timelines. So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? That's what happened. Why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later? Well, he's a dummy. He cannot even forget. Oops! I love a murder weapon.
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found 2 things. There was the knife and... this.
Oh! Hey, this is that key!
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she hung on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Did you notice this? So when Dio took the knife, he also took Potassium's key. At what moment did we say that it was Potassium? At no point we said that. Although we do know that from other timeline, that actually opens the outfit of Potassium. So this is another example of Fido slipping information that she also has the same ability that us. She's aware of information of all the timelines. No, violence and that kind of violence is not romantic. Are we shipping this? Wait, Potassium's key? So he'll notice as well.
Oh man, you couldn't figure it out from the shape?
She's... What do you mean?
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, I like Fido as well.
Let me show you.
I like ships, I like trains. She walked over to Potassium's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh god. This timeline's so damn bloody. So that's it! Elon lost his suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fido shoved the key into the slot and twisted it. But...
It's no good. Can't get it open.
Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open.
Oh,
With this axe in here.
you're saying sure the suit is out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
You think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So, I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like. We do know! And this is the freaky part. He has our face. In the ending where everyone dies, but except for Fido, we save her with an injection gun. We actually open this before he dies, and we see ourselves, just like in the mirror. So, you are one of the troopers in Star Wars. I don't know.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
Yeah. And that ending, only Fido survives. She only be searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Potassium's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
I tell the ship. Hey, Tufop! Are you going to bed earlier, Tufop? Are you gonna be playing Epics? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then does that mean Potassium was the one handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see.
Okay, Tufop.
Turn off the lights.
Yeah, there you got it, Paradise. That's how it works. Are you going to check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
It's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Okay.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
On the side of his bracelet. It's glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
But whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here.
We know with that clue and the other timeline that he at least killed the old lady. He was paid to do it and something like that. And he took his watch, her watch, and put it on himself. Why the hell would he do that? I don't know.
I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Then the leads the old women Alice and Tamildi.
Right.
Do you remember what Tamildi said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tamildi had figured out that one of the bracelet would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero's senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Yep. Well, wait, are you saying that Dio Zero Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
No, he's too stupid. He just killed the old lady. Who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Yeah, I can't take that one. Another descendant of a species B.
Huh?
Nah, nothing. Nope, forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then...
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
What?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Someone activated the door for the polling. There's no one remaining but Quirk. What? Is that Quirk? What the hell? What the hell is happening? That's impossible.
Mark.
Quirk! Quirk, open a gate!
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
Yeah! Freaking go! I know I'm coming! Here we go! Here we go. Oh, here we go. Woof. That kid was no good, says Paradise. Cleaver is dead! Damn it! There's no one here! Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Can't even know. How the hell did Quirk open an AP gate anyway? With a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
He must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Well, maybe Quirk's a suspect after all then. That kiddo. Kids these days. You give them too much sugar and it's all going in the cereal. It's killer spree. Apparently. You shouldn't run him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or a net.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot.
Thank you.
It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing? How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
You know something I don't? Room Dion Potassium investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quirk might be there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. Prison here. Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna start once we reach the Descendant. It all says Director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
Oh, I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the foldy ones that says Director on the back. I almost wanted to sit on one of them and say stuff like, Action! Cut! Double the cat shade so I don't know. Now. No?
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah! Are you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Oh. Ah, such a pretty pooper. Yeah, what if Sirius Senior wasn't there waiting for us? What if all this was a TV show? What if this is like a reality TV show? What if Truman Show was just a signal of all of this? This is actually the Truman Show too. Huh? What are you gonna say about that?
That would make things easy.
Hmm?
We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Oh. Right.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna open
You
it.
don't need to keep asking me if...
It's a surprise wedding from Fido. All this is to have a proposal. Would you marry me? Oh, we solved this puzzle on another timeline. The important bit there that wasn't a hologram of the actual Zero Senior, which was an old man. And he didn't answer anything because he was just in a recording. And he gave us a code for a bomb. And that's all we know.
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
It's Biden.
A sun?
It has a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Oh, Memento Mori, the 19th lion ate the sun. Wait, didn't you put something in it?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought.
Why did you try that specific thingy? KSDA for use. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Doesn't this appear in the introduction of the game?
Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
Okay. Fido turned and head off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay, and found myself staring at the screen. A lion, Biden, the sun. A lion, Biden, the sun. A lion, Biden, the sun. Memento Mori, the 9 lion eyed the sun. Usually when our character repeats himself, that's like a trigger to call for a memory from another timeline sometimes. ID same as the waifu, password, spam segment. ID, would you marry me? Password, yes. That's super cheesy. I'm pretty sure someone has made that already. Yeah, I was talking in the morning that our community is the focus here. So I'm waiting for the day that someone is gonna ask for marriage here in the chat or another user. Would you marry me here with emotes and all that in the chat? I'm waiting for that day. This is one of the things I had to see before I die. Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Could this be the 9th lion? Then maybe Memento Mori. Remember death. Gryphthingy, can you help me find a waifu? Why though? What's your economical status? You said that having kids was expensive. Getting married is not gonna make you run money. Unless you're gonna be one of those suckers that lives out of the other person's work. Just because you can. Poor? She needs to be rich. Oh boy, I can't help you. I just know how to get friend zone. You want a good friends? I know how. No, actually, I don't know how to give advice on anything. Remember death. See, well, remember the death of all the timelines. That's it. That's where Fido was about to die when we saved her. And we died though. Memento Mori. Remember. Yeah, we're remembering. Yes! It triggered something. What? I was supposed to know? Oh gosh! No! Oh, 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 oh. What could it be? What could it be? We got, we got the code from the robot. G T M C M G O L M. I'm gonna get that's the ID. This is the name of the robot. We also were given a code that said that opens the second gate. But we weren't given an explanation, and also we were given a code in another timeline that said that was for deactivating the bomb. Password for bomb number 1. So I'm just gonna try this, the one that says for second door, second gate. So it says meal, cab, Ollie. Ooh, could it be? Could it be? Ah! What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Secrets, 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 secrets. Oh, we have some special files here. I don't know if we should read those. There's so many damn explanations there, we're gonna get confused. Let's just read the golem. One of the golems found in another game facility. He's discovered lying and maintenance table in the golem bay. His product ID is GTN-CMGOLM. He has to be referred to by the last bit, which is of course golem. Much of his surprises isn't being pronounced like golem. On a side note, it stands for golem type male, counting model number golem. Okay, I actually think this is the ID. I don't know what the password is though. Files, 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 files. Files, files, files. Solver, injection gun, world map. Hi there, Small Squid. I don't know it. Ah! I know the ID, but I don't know the password. Let's try again. Let's try again. The ID, the bot, GTM CMG OLM. And let's try the one that was for deactivating the bomb. BQC RGJ DXR. Ah, gosh. No. No, we missed our chance. Ah, it was no good. Had a person in it, in case you didn't saw it. Yeah, the golden thingy. Yeah, the password, it had a special name. It had a special name. It had that name. GTMCMGOLM. That totally is a password. But it's probably the ID. We don't have the pass. Because there's 9 slots here and 9 slots there. Yeah. That's no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and the pass somewhere before. Ah! You know, let's save. I'm curious about something. Let's quit. Because there's an introduction to the game when we begin, and there's a little flashback that shows a screen there. I'm not sure, but it could be the password. So let's wait for that to roll. Yeah! Since this game plays with the previous memories and stuff, I'm thinking what Fido did look really familiar. So I think what she actually tried was putting what she saw in the intro. I'm not sure, but it is either like an Easter egg or mention to that, or it's actually there. So let's wait for the actual thingy to roll. It's gonna roll anytime now. Anytime now. Anytime now. Or maybe not. Listen. Okay. Na 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 na. It should start any moment now. Come on. I knows now. Shy. Come on, give me the whatever it's called, that thingy that goes in the middle. Come on, game. Oh, we can also restart the game. So it shows that. So let's restart the game. Oh, let me show you this. So I took the screenshot of this part is the one that I'm referring to. This one. You see that she puts KSDA for a USD? It doesn't look like something random. I kinda think that I saw this at the beginning. So when she does this, it's like actually being a nod to what we see in the introduction every time we start the game. I believe it is either that or not. Let's actually start the game. So let me close here. Wrap its belly, it will be more nice. Belly will be more nice. Its belly, it will be more nice. Its belly, it will be more nice. Its belly will. Okay, well, I'm not gonna touch anything. Let's just see. I'm gonna actually take a screenshot when it appears. It says welcome to my Kindle, just like the anagram. No, Narragame Abidits Edition. Oh gosh, I don't know, I'm taking random screenshots, I'm not sure. See? See, that's the same thing that she puts. Numbers. So she put in that password, that ID is actually she making a nod to the introduction of the game. Now I'm gonna finish the game. Okay, let's just quit the game now. It's gonna pop the screenshot thingy. Share that with you. And let's put some music on the background. So here, this is the picture we were looking before. Oh, no. Where's that thingy? Here. Can I show on disk? I've taken so many screenshots here. Okay. So here's the image we were looking at before. That's what you type. Remember, you will die if you die in the sun. And this is what we see at the very beginning. She actually puts the same thing we see every time in the introduction. Whatever it means, so that was not random. So that's not to. We know she also has the same ability of recalling for memories. So this is actually another she put in there. Something we will try, like, oh, I remember seeing that pastor in the introduction, and we'll try it. She tries before you. It's the same thingy. Damn. Well, we don't have any information. I just find it cool. That is enough of that Fido is aware of that. I do not. We have been streaming for almost 4 hours, just for everyone's good sleep's sake. We're gonna stop it here, and we're gonna continue next Sunday and Tuesday with the game. We haven't exactly 9 viewers. That's kinda interesting. So thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we're gonna have a creative stream. Also, we're gonna see. We're gonna end the business we were doing with our emotes. Then we're gonna try to art. Try to. Big emphasis on try to. Oh my god! I don't know that quote. It's like an anagram. That has no meaning. I goes for Simon Squid, for Paradise, for Deep Blue Nothing, for all the shadow souls that are watching us right now, and for all the shadow souls that are watching us later as a beat on demand. Love you all. Do you know I'm gonna start doing that kind of weird stuff? I'm gonna hide password for you to redeem games in the middle of the stream, and you had to pause it. I see it. The first one to grab it gets it. That will be nice. Oh yeah. I shouldn't tell you this beforehand. Damn. Good night. Have a great week ahead. And see you tomorrow. If everything is okay. Stay awesome. Remember to smile as much as you can and boop everyone you can. Although, don't boop strangers. Ask them first or you can get slapped in the face just like us today. Yeah. Big red. Who knows? Bye bye. Take care. Love you all. Stay awesome. See you later.